Alright, what's poppin', people? We're back. And tomorrow, it's that day. We get tier shifts. PU becoming a tier finally for this gen. So I might have to try out some PU. We'll see. I'm a little worried PU is going to be hell, but hey, we'll manage it. We'll manage it. But today, got you a team passed by my good friend Togkey. We're going to take a quick look at it. Got a nice 3 attacks Will-O-Wisp Pyroar with Terra Blast Grass. I do think an option would be, honestly, to just forego Hyper Voice entirely and run Taunt here, but it is still stronger than Terra Blast, so nice to have the extra power. Nice standard Drifblim. Nice Choice Scarf Medicham. Been meaning to try out Medicham a lot recently. I just didn't like the teams I was building with it. I did have a subscriber ask me to use a Medicham, so hey, here you go. Nice defensive Quillfish with Toxic Protect. Make sure we can scout those Terra type guys. This set I'm really happy to use today. Curse Terra Ghost Umbreon. So the cool thing you can do here is you can... Wow, why'd I break that? My brain just broke there. You could Terra into a Ghost type and you get to use Ghost type Curse. So if you're up against like a substitute sweeper, it doesn't matter. You just get the Curse on them. And then we got a nice little Copperaggio with a lot more attacking power. I'm sorry, Rhinofield. I had to swap to record. I'm sorry. He's telling me about the new mods we're going to get in DLC. I'm excited for him. Hey, let's get this game, man. As per usual, man. If you want to subscribe, well, go click the button. If you're enjoying the content, you may as well. It's a free way to support me, just like how leaving a like on the video is, commenting what you're enjoying about. The content is also free. And hey, I know not everyone can become a member. So, if you're trying to still get to be able to support me in some way, that's the easiest way to do it. But hey, if you want to join as a member, I will always accept it. And yeah, I'm gonna pause while we get this game. I'll be right back. And we are back. Up against a very scary team, lots of threats. I would say the scariest part might just be that there's a Zoroark on the opposing team in a game where I did not bring a Passimian. So, very intimidating indeed. I do think still that Medicham goes absolutely berserk. They do have the Ursaring. These often just Terra Fairy. And even Chansey could be Terra Fairy really easily, so that is something I need to be cognizant of. But I think we still got a good shot. I'm gonna lead Quill, as they lead with the Chansey. You're not Zoroark, so I'm gonna spike up. You're not Zoroark. See, you're not. I said it. Hey, hey, stop that. Stop that. We're gonna go into our Umbreon here. Actually, let's go into our Copper. Yo, stop that! This actually has Fire Blast, so I'm gonna take a million here, but it's okay. Can you stop? Like, I mean it. I need you to stop. I need you to stop setting up. Do a million. I think that's hilarious. They reveal Rest, and then they get 2-hit KO'd by Heavy Slam. That's insanity. Is my opponent gonna forfeit? They're not. They're even gonna stay in with their Chansey the whole time and lose it. So that's a really good start to this game, guys. If you liked watching me just Heavy Slam a Chansey into oblivion, make sure to leave a like for Big Copper. Now the Honchkrow comes in, and I don't know about you, but I've never seen a Honchkrow before not take 25% from Stealth Rock. So, you know, I think there's something a little suspicious going on here. I think we should go to our Umbreon. Oh. So I'm gonna Terra into a Ghost type. We're gonna see how this works here. I'm gonna get that nice little Curse going. Make sure that this thing does not beat us down. Honestly, I expected a Focus Blast. I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. But we could sack the Umbreon here. I'll actually go for Wish, because that is better if for some reason... Yeah, I was gonna say, if for some reason they make some really wild play, it's a little bit better for me. That was the Zoroark, by the way. Just, again, I need you all to understand. That was the Zoroark. It was not the Honchkrow. Because we never broke the illusion. And since illusion, I guess, just doesn't break when the Pokemon faints. This still shows it as the Zoroark being alive. That's insane. Okay. We're gonna go into our Raja here. I'm gonna Heavy Slam the Lurantis. The nice thing, too, is if this Ursaring is that standard Terra Fairy stuff, they don't have a move to hit Raja with, so I'm pretty happy. That did way too much. Are you Specs? I'm going Pyroar versus this. I don't want to let this mon take a whole bunch of chip. I don't know if it actually matters, but I just don't want to let it take that chip. So we're going to go into the big Pyroar. Go for a nice little Hyper Voice. I guess when the Honchkrow comes back out again, well, this will probably show up as fainted, and this is not fainted? I feel like I've seen that interaction before, where a Zoroark goes down without ever having its illusion busted, but I don't remember how it worked. So we'll see. Electrode comes in, and unfortunately for me, since Electrode's so fast, I don't even outspeed it with Medicham. We're just gonna sack our Pyroar here, and I'm gonna be honest, I really don't like the spot we're in. I have to go Raja here and just EQ. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I thought Electrode would live that. I was a little bit concerned. But we did take it out, so that's really good. Are we gonna finally see Honchkrow? No, Ursaring comes in. I'm gonna Whirlwind you immediately. I don't want to see this bulk up. Oh, I didn't want to see Trailblaze either. And yep, okay, so it shows up that now the Zoroark was the one we KO'd. And this Honchkrow is still alive. So now we can sack the Raja. Maybe you see this Terra Ground here. Nah, it just Sucker Punches me. This might be, something with not Terra, something with Guts. Or Quick Feet. I would assume Guts because he went for Trailblaze, though. And he goes for Trailblaze again, and we do KO that Ursaring. Good start. Mr. Copper really put in work this game. That was a very nice one to start off with. Our Pyroar, naturally, it did nothing. But that's okay. Now we got a game against Sticky Web, and this dude's team is just so... Oh my god, it's a game where I wish I was Taunt on Pyroar. I wish I was Taunt on Quillfish even. Just max speed, but I'm not. I mean, I like Raja lead still. The Houndoom's a little bit scary. But I've got Mons that outspeed it. So we're just gonna hope for the best there. But yeah, I really like Raja lead. Raja's gonna be asked to do so much this game. Also, this Luxray. High key, this Luxray smashes me. I got nothing for Luxray. Especially with Webs up. If this Mon gets a Trailblaze off, I mean, Medicham no longer is outspeeding you. So, this is kind of dangerous. I think the game plan is simply don't let the Luxray use Trailblaze. I think that's pretty fair on my end. I don't know what y'all think, but we're gonna try and play to that. I'm gonna pause this while we wait for the dude to make a move. I'll be right back. Alright, and we are back. My opponent asked if we'll play without timer. I'm gonna ignore them completely. No, we can't play without timer. Where do you think I gotta be today? Nowhere? Come on. I got things to do, people to see. That's cap. But look, man. If you gotta go between two battles, you gonna forfeit this one real quick? I will gladly beat you down. But I mean, since our opponent in this game, I guess, is gonna be taking a little bit of time. I mean, we can just talk about NU real quick. So, obviously today, this video is going out is the 28th of February. And tomorrow we get tier shifts. So, what are we to expect? Well, from what I've heard, maybe not a whole lot. It's early tier shifts, so frankly, we could see a lot happening that we don't expect. But, from what I've heard through the grapevine, I think we might be getting more hazard removers, in particular rapid spinners. I've heard that there is a real shot Kamala falls, so we'll see if it does. I've heard, or if I'm just remembering right, oh my god, this dude's offensive. But there is a shot too that we see a drop of, what's it called? What's that mon called? Ooh, Cryogonal. Why'd I forget what Cryogonal is called? But I've heard that Cryogonal might actually fall too, which would, I mean, that would be great. It's like Frostmoth in a way. We could also see Bombardier fall, I've heard. Not a rapid spinner, but potentially a really cool utility Pokemon. So, I don't really know what to expect, but those are some of the things that I've heard that could happen. So it'll be interesting to see, I mean, what does. So this Houndoom's out now. I think I do just actually lose to this Mon. I do have a Defogger. I feel like I said at the start of this live that I didn't, or not at the start of this live, but start of this battle, I didn't have a fogger. That's mad cap. I have one right here. How we go Houndoom here. We notice his, not Houndoom, we got Umbreon here. We notice his boots is the problem. And it's like, what do I do to this? I'd have to like curse to really do much of anything. This doesn't two-hit me at least, so if I need to, I still have like a turn that I could consider waiting. My opponent goes for Dark Pulse there. Interesting. I'm gonna just keep foul playing, man. I think it's my best bet. We can go for the Protect here. No, we foul play, because if they nasty spot again, it's really bad for me. I take like 70 then from Flamethrower. Yeah. Oh my god, they get a burn so I don't KO them. Are you kidding me, dude? That's so bad. I legitimately can't oh. Oh. So it's that kind of game, I see. Interesting, interesting. So we're gonna go to the calc. I have no clue if this is modest or timid, by the way. Since he's using it on webs, it wouldn't even shock me if he's like modest. Does Pyroar even live a hit? Also, again, like I'll always say, opponent looks the ever-loving hell out of me. Where's the my bad, bro? Nowhere? Interesting. Oh no, Pyroar just cleanly KO'd. Yeah, this ain't looking too good. Where's my bullet punch, man? Where's my anything? Like, nothing comes in and actually deals with this threat. You think Medicham living a hit? The only way Medicham could deal with this is if I go to it and make him think I'm bullet punch. You know? Like, that's the one play that I have. Let's see. How about Driftblim? How do you spell Driftblim? Right here? Excellent. Does Hex KO? Oh, well thank goodness it doesn't. Wow, that crit actually cost me the game. I mean, I'm gonna go Medicham here and just hope my opponent switches. Because they're scared of me being bullet punch. That is literally my play. Go to Medicham and make them think that I'm bullet punch. And hope that they switch out of fear. That is all I can do. I'm Terra fighting, so I can't Terra into a fairy type here if I'm like... I mean, they'd go for Flamethrower anyway, but you get the idea, right? Wow, this is depressing. Words cannot explain how unfortunate that burn into a crit was. Because even with the burn, I'd still tank the next Flamethrower and KO the Houndoom. But that's... yeah. That's really cool. Yeah. That's really cool. Okay. Oh well, we move on. The annoying part, though, definitely is that my opponent is taking 5 years per turn now. And so, while they're off, you know, doing whatever the hell in their other battle, I'm here with really nothing to say at all, other than to complain about that sequence. So my bad, guys. We'll move on from that now. Anyhow, back to tier shift talk. So that's your Pokemon Kamala, Cryogonal, Bombardier. I've heard might drop. They were mons that were kind of close to the cutoff last shift. So it's not impossible for them to come down to our tier this shift. If we go by what RU was voting on earlier in the month, Frostmoth rising to RU could happen, because apparently it was really good. That may have only been, though, before the Light Clay ban. I don't know if it's still a super scary Pokemon there now. Frostmoth might just not be a problem in their eyes without dual screens, or at least a much smaller problem. Now, Terra obviously changes the dynamics of a lot of these. Thank God my opponent went for that. Ooh. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. 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 Oh, they're itemless? I'm defogging here, by the way. I don't have another play. I have to defog just so I can outspeed, like, the Luxray, man. But yeah, I've heard... Or, not I've heard, but I saw that they voted on it, so I'm wondering how good Frostmoth is, and if it was just a product of dual screens being super good up in RU, with Light Clay allowed. I mean, if Light Clay is no longer allowed, naturally that hits hyper offense teams really hard. Also, thank goodness my opponent timed out. Beautiful to see. Beautiful to see. GG. I don't feel bad at all for that. But, you know, I mean, if we lose Frostmoth, I would say that helps Inu overall. It's a super broken mon, I would say, in Inu. I really do think Frostmoth is broken. I know some people don't, but in my experience, Frostmoth is just really hard to stop. You're really just hoping to prevent it ever from getting more than one boost. And I mean, sure, okay, it has to quiver twice. That does give you some leverage, but Terra also shields it from potential revenge killing, which is kind of annoying. Also, it's just got an Oink alone. This is the first time I've seen this Pokemon used. I remember talking to one of my friends, and we were just looking at random Pokemon, and we're like, hey, is maybe AV Thick Fat Oinkalone a Hariyama clone? Who knows, man? Who knows? I want to say this one's not too good, but oh my lord, dude! If I was a Passimian in this game, I went berserk. Look at this dude's team. Everything's weak to fighting except the Sensu. Conda's weak to fighting. If you've seen the Terra CC calcs, by the way, just making sure we all know. Zandaconda, yes, that is weak to fighting. This game. I do like Pyro in this game. It's actually looking kind of strong. It just depends on what this thing's set is. But I think I kind of like Quill this lead as a lead. And he leads off with this. I'm going for Toxic because I don't know what this Pokemon does. I mean, I feel like I could call it a Digimon, you know? So I'm gonna go for Toxic, and we're just gonna hope for the best. The best situation, too, for me, would be if this thing is, like, Defog. Also, he went for this. He stole my leftovers! Imagine if I was Black Sludge. Imagine if you stole a Black Sludge from me. That'd be hilarious. So, Stuffed Cheeks Thief, Body Press. What would be the last move? Body Slam. Okay. So, Drifblim might just wall this. Obviously, he has not Body Press, he has Thief, but he can't steal my item anymore. I think we just beat this long term. I'm gonna actually go for Will-O-Wisp, because if he switches, then yeah. So he goes for Thief again. I mean, this is fine. I'm just gonna sap now. Get back to full. What's that? Oh, back to full. Okay. The Oink alone? He is oinking alone now. I can guarantee you that. Now this Mon's here. I'm gonna go Raja. I'm gonna Whirlwind you immediately. We're gonna see if he's, like, Terra Fighting, maybe Terra Fairy. He wouldn't Terra Fairy versus a Raja, but you get what I mean. If he doesn't Terra here, he's probably, like, Ground. No, if he doesn't Terra here, he's Fairy. And he, you know, if he's Ground or Fighting, Terra. Yeah, there we go. So we'll Whirlwind. If he's Fighting, then... oof. If he's Fairy, then... okay. I think we can beat this one long term. He Terra Ghosts, though, instead. Interesting. So now, my Umbreon super beats it. So that's really good to see. Really like that for my long-term prospects. This thing's here. I mean, Medicham can Ice Punch through his team as well. I'm just gonna sack. Yeah, they Trailblaze. I don't really have a switch anyway. If I go Cacturn, or not Cacturn, if I go Umbreon, then, like, that mon could go for Sword Stance stuff, which I was kind of fearing. Yeah, not bad. This team is performing well. That second game was a very close call. Like I said, thankfully, my opponent was busy. They did not come back to our game. Now we're up against Big Dumb Energy. Okay, so this looks like more Sticky Web, potentially. But I also look at their team and I go, wow, I want Stealth Rock up turn 1. I see this Crocolar. I see 4 mons weak to Stealth Rock, and while most of them are probably going to be holding boots, I know this Crocolar ain't. I know this little guy ain't. He's got that Violet. And getting extra rocks damage on it, absolutely huge. I don't care about the Spite Ops. All you viewers know, if you know, you know, I have a horrible relationship with Spite Ops. And we get our rocks up immediately. I'm not going to Heavy Slam, because look at my opponent's team. What wants to switch into a Copper Raja? Nothing. He's got a Circle Throw, it's going to do a ton. But look at that damage. And I'm Boots Pyroar too. You know what's wild? I forgot in that game versus the Houndoom that I was Boots Pyroar. I could have always revenge killed it. I was worried for nothing. That Houndoom was never beating me. I could have gone Pyroar, I could have Terra Blasted it, and it would have fainted. So, you know, again, things that you just forget in the heat of the moment. For some reason, I already know that I've got at least one comment telling me, actually, you had a Boots Pyroar. You were never getting your bitch. I already know it's there. But, you know, we're not worried. Also, thank goodness my opponent defogs there. You know what's happening too? I'm going right back into my Copper Raja. I don't care. Crocolar comes in. It's like, I kind of want to keep HP on this. You know? I go Pyroar here. I can just go Pyroar and Hyper Voice. I mean, I don't really need Pyroar at this point anyway, so we can just kind of see what this guy's about. Ooh, he's about that. Okay. Snarl. Schnarl? Nice Schnarl. This is fine. I go for Spike here. Toxic actually would... I think Toxic's a little better. If he goes Jolteon, I like getting a poison on it. If he stays in, I like getting a poison on this. If he goes Sensu, then it's kind of just whatever. I go back to Raja the next turn and we're fine. I don't even really know what I'm building up to for like a late game sweep, by the way. Really unsure what the goal is to win. I guess Scarf Medicham could. His team, once the Sensu goes down, doesn't really have a check to CC. Especially if I go for Terra Fighting. And yeah, so this is why Toxic. Get that nice poison on the Jolteon. Really like that. I'm going to go for a Protect here. He might Calm Mind. He did not. Okay. And I think here we honestly sack Pyroar. It's really useless. I know I was talking about it maybe being able to do something. No. Napmon is not a Pokemon. That is a Digimon. I do also want to calc real quick. Yo, this look. Why am I all the way over here? Medicham, blank set. We don't have something uploaded apparently. Okay. Ability, pure power. Ice punch. Now we go to the Jolteon. And you Calm Mind. Okay. Ice punch is 55 minimum. We do not KO this. I am not CCing. I am not going for CC. I'll go into Raja. And I'll just Earthquake, I guess. That's fine. Oh, that Jolteon was choice specs as hell. Wow. And it's like, I would say if I were to pick one thing that's not related to like Terra or Quiver Dance in NU that I have a problem with, I'd definitely say it's just how bad our electric checks are. I mean, we just don't really have any. And it makes team building so awkward. It makes playing into any electric type so awkward. I mean, whether you're running against a Jolteon or like one of the... God, ZS, one of our viability people. Bro has a team with... Or maybe multiple. It's like Substitute, Nasty Paw, Terra Fairy, Raichu with Draining Kiss. And it is obscene. Also, defogging away that one spike will not save you, my guy. I promise you. I promise you, we are fine. I'm gonna go for a foul play here. I think Medicham has a really good shot at winning. Especially Terra Fighting being really useful this game, because I don't get smashed by Honchkrow. Sucker Punch. Goes for Knock. I will foul play again. I will keep using foul play. He can't KO me. That's a really nice thing about Umbreon and Wish Tech users in general. I mean, the liberty to scout anything in this tier is really nice, especially for Terra. Alright, the Croc takes like no damage at all from that, but we're not worried. Also, this has not used Roost once. I'm starting to think he doesn't have it. He goes for Wisp. Can I please keep a Spike up? Please. I'd love to go for Toxic here and get the poison on the Oricorio, but I can't. I'm liquidating you. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this Pokemon. Get out, get off of my screen. This dude, the whole game has just kept going in and immediately fogging, and it's like, stop. And now Medicham should be able to win with Terra CC. I am staying in and Intoxicating this Honchkrow. I don't care. I don't care. Terra Fighting CC. I don't care if you're Scarf, I'm faster. I wouldn't think he'd be Scarf anyway, because he's got the Passimian, but, you know. Now, the one caveat to going for Terra CC there, I no longer resist this thing, but that's fine. We sack Raja. He locks into CC. We go Drift Blim. And we just Will-O-Wisp here. I don't want to get ambitious and double. Okay. Nice win. That was a good game. Let's get another. But yeah, I wish we had more ground types. It would be nice. Also, haven't I faced this dude before? Does he have a million elo or something? Yeah. Why do you have so many points? This dude's team is really annoying. It's Terra fighting. I remember Magneton with Magnet Pull. And then he's got Quiverdad Sinsu. I think it probably, by the way, is Terra Fairy. Because that would make a hell of a lot of sense with Terra fighting Mag. You know who I love this game, though? Medicham. It goes insano style on this dude's ass. Like, I'm actually vibing with it so hard. I'm gonna lead Quill, as my opponent unfortunately led with the Pokemon that beats my entire team. Can we please ban Magneton? I'm tired of this asshole. Now, I definitely should have expected Mag lead, though. Like, what else is my opponent leading with this game? That's just bad on me. Momentum wins you this generation, and I gave my opponent Momentum turn 1. It's so sad. It's okay. Maybe he'll be scared of me going for Terra Ground. No, you know what you should do, bro? Switch into your alert. Oh my lord. Excuse you? He terrored. The hell? Dude, what was that? This bro tried to soul read my Umbreon. I'm staying in. Fuck you. That was a terrible rocks from me. In my defense, though, why the hell do you EQ? That's really bad for me that I let him get that off. But in my defense, I did not expect this man to EQ me raw. I go Quill here. No, you know what I do here? I go Medicham. Ah, that didn't work. And unfortunately, since this is Terra Fairy, I don't really beat it down now. Going to you. I'll go for a Protect. Why did you Leaf Storm turn 1? What? That's so surprising. I wouldn't think you'd Leaf Storm turn 1, because I've revealed Protect. I definitely wouldn't think you Leaf Storm twice. That's just a bad play. I'm sorry, that's just a bad play. Why are you... What? Okay. My bad. I'm getting a little upset. That's on me. Zen Headbutt here. Oh, thank goodness he gave me damage on Oricorio. Nice. Conda comes in. I mean, I always have to switch to Blim, right? Double the Medicham. Oh, that was a bad play, actually. Gonna go for a Wish. Unfortunately, I don't think I ever get Kaparaja back this game. This is a hard one to win. No turns burned, okay. Yep, Soul Red. I'll go for Ice Punch here. I mean, if you predict Zen Headbutt, it's not like he really has a switch in anyway. Ice Punch would have been better because it wouldn't risk a miss, but I'm happy to get rid of that. I am very content to get rid of that. This thing is not waking up. I think he just wants damage on Medicham for Passimian to CC it. But I'm okay with that. We're gonna sack Raja. Is he U-turns? . I... Hmm. Hmm. I do want to calc this real quick. I don't know what EVs this thing runs, man. CC will not kill. Wait, no, it will. Unless if he's fully physically defensive. Let's check that. 72 min. I get that roll. I get that damage roll. Thank God I got that damage roll. That was a really scary one. He goes, let to pass. This is a speed tie. But I don't think I risk it, ever. So we're gonna go Pyroar here instead. My opponent goes into the Flareon. Yeah, which I Hyper Voice. Spam Hyper Voice. Yeah. Oh my lord, that thing got evaporated. Good night. Yeah, good night, buddy. Yo. I gotta say, I'm liking Scarf Medicham. This is I think this might be the best set. I think Life Orb, while strong, I don't think that's the move. I like Scarf so far, because what it's allowed me to do is just not care about so many Pokemon. You know, Sensu wasn't a threat. If it was EV'd for me or something faster, I didn't care. I could just stay in the next turn until it KO. And obviously you saw the damage versus, like, Sandaconda. That was pretty sad. But, hey, he rested. He wasn't getting his Shed Skin to activate. We were able to also find a little bit of chip damage on it earlier with Umbreon. And we were able to beat it down. Not bad. I mean, at the end of the day, obviously, there will always be the issue of, it has so much competition with Passimian just because Passimian has Knock and U-Turn. And more defensive utility just because it's a little bulkier. I mean, that combination is really hard to beat. But Medicham has so much more power. And I mean, Rotom goes down this game, my opponent gets smashed by Medicham. Every time I've seen a team with a Whiscash, they've led with a Whiscash. Do I lead Pyroar? I don't care. No thoughts. That's a bad play. I'm Will-O-Wisping. He didn't even scout. Wow. Okay. I'm shocked he wouldn't scout, though, there. If I could have Terra Blasted and KO'd you turn 1. That would have been really cool. Oh, well. Wait. Will-O-Wisp again. He should go Braviary, right? Yeah. And now we defog on this. Hey. Hey. Don't do that. Oh, I forgot that I turned off nicknames. Okay. Now you're getting too exotic for me, man. Okay, so Knockoff's gonna do 1,000,000 here. Fortunately for me, I predicted Knockoff, and I went Umbreon. Ah, it's beautiful. Don't reveal that you're not Scarf. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, my opponent, you silly goose, you. I could Hex here. Look for some nice chip. Go for another Will-O-Wisp, you already know. Alright, I don't care. I don't care anymore. Going to pass, I don't care. You don't even Oko me. You know what? You don't even Oko me. You know what I'm thinking, right? Packed. Wait, why'd they Terra Dark, though? What kind of play is that? I'm going Umbreon now. Yeah, what if he reveals he's not even choiced? Oh, he is? You know, all I'm saying, though, I should have Terra'd. And he's a Guav on this? Oh, you asshole. I mean, look, now he only has 1 spike. I don't care. I should have Terra'd. I really should have Terra'd. You know, I knew he was going to stay in with pass. I had no reason not to go for my Terra. I just like to preserve it when I can, you know? It's a really strong mechanic. So keeping that available for later is, I think, always a little bit better. Now the worry, of course, Terra Dark, which I've considered before on Passimian. This is a little bit scary. I'm gonna go for my tech tier. As yeah, they trick. What do I not mind getting tricked here? I guess Pyroar. I definitely don't want Umbreon taking the trick, and I can't go Medicham because it doesn't keep them locked into trick, you know? I guess we have to go Pyroar. Ooh, though, we get Specs. That's kind of cool. I feel like I should always be hyper voicing here, but yeah, I kind of had a feeling he'd sack Rotom, which I'm okay with. And hey, you thought you were the only one that could set hazards? You thought, huh? You really did. Okay, let's see what you do about me when I start setting mine. So getting up Spike Speed really useful. I still don't know if this is Scarf Braviary. It could be. Ooh, I am staying in and toxicking you, right? Yeah, I have been annoyed by this spawn one too many times. I'm not letting it destroy me. Ooh, yo, that's some good damage. That was some good damage. I don't know about y'all, I like that damage. You're just going into this and CC. I probably should have Ice Punched, just to make it a little harder for Passimian to revenge kill, but I don't mind it. Raja? I like to keep Raja just so I do have a flying resist still. And we get the Poison Point. Yes! This is why you run Poison Point. Also, thank God I did not drop this thing's stats. Wow. I want to keep that. I don't think I care about this guy. I think I just sit in front of it, disrespect it, and throw up Stealth Rock. And then Whirlwind here. As you know, I still want to keep this mod around because it still beats that. I think we just go Umbreon. As he roars me. Which, I don't really care. I'm gonna get up another spike. I'm gonna get up all my spikes. Let me make sure, though, this mod is not stalling me out for the rest of the game. No, doesn't matter. Passimian just gets KO'd now by poison damage. Ooh, and he was Earthquake. Nice. Go Raja. Just sack you. And we'll go for Whirlwind. Went for Whirlwind just in case for some reason this Crocolar came out versus me. And now I just spam EQ. I mean, we just let him KO my, Raja. Get the Toxic off with Quill. Oh, I set up a spike. That's fine, though. And now we win. Why is this Snarl? Stop that. GG. Nice game, though. We played really well around their Defiant Mons. Still could have played better against the Passimian, but it's whatever. You know, that was really dumb of me not to just go for my own Terra, but I could have still missed Will-O-Wisp. I guess it's not like the end of the world. It was a cool team idea, though. Just lead with something that wants to get as many hazards up as possible, and then have two Pokemon with Defiant to say, okay, I dare you, Defog. Defog versus me, you won't. So I don't hate the concept. I don't hate the concept at all. I think it's workable for sure. And yeah, I'm gonna pause it while we get this next one, guys. I'll be right back. And we are back, and all I want to do is direct y'all to my opponent's team. Do you see a Pokemon that resists fighting? Because I sure don't. Okay, this one kind of counts. This kind of counts as a fighting resist. I'll admit, you might be a fighting resist. Yo. What if this is not a fighting resist? What if it's weak to fighting? Go Umbreon as the mid-ground. I've got a feeling, though. You know, his Santa called his nickname, I saw it, the Sniffer. Yeah, I'm sniffing around too, and I smell something suspicious. I hate playing against Zoroark, dude. It's so annoying. Ah, I knew. I just knew. I'm so smart. Yo! Stop that. Stop that. I knew it, though. I knew it. He goes out to the actual Sandaconda here. I don't want to go to this, because I need it around. Goofy ammo. Goofy dude here. I knew it, though. I don't know if this is Sash, though. If this is Sash, obviously, I don't want to go for, my CC, because he would have slammed me with knockoff. The Ice Beams, I don't think I get O-Code by Terra here, so I'm gonna just disrespect it entirely and set up rocks. Seeing the Magneton worries me. This could be Terra Fairy. This could easily be Terra Fairy. Oh, he's U-turn. So he's Defog. Interesting. I just don't want to get rocks up. Sandaconda comes back in. This is the actual Sandaconda. We know, because it's taken some damage. And I'm gonna just sack my Pyroar here, because my opponent has a Crocolar. I don't foresee me doing much of anything with Pyroar this game. I really don't. And this could still be Quiver Dance Moth. Keep that in mind. He could be Quiver Dance with, like, Terra Fairy to catch me off guard. I mean, my opponent still has to be careful here. I could be Terra Grass, which, I mean, obviously I am. I could Terra, though. And I'd smash this Sandaconda. And then my Medicham would actually just win without even needing to Terra. Which is really tempting, I gotta say. And they do Scout. Very, very well played on my opponent's end. Look at how much damage this Mon took, though. I like that. I like that a lot. I might get a Spike Up, too. I want to make sure that we always know. This Mon didn't take a whole bunch. So we know that this is actually the Magneton. Goes for Thunderbolt. I think we always sack the Pyroar here. Yeah, I mean, the Mon's parent doesn't really do anything. Now, I don't know about you, but I've never seen a Magneton take 12% from Stealth Rock before. I don't know about you, but I've got a suspicious feeling here. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen a Magneton switch into a Magneton before. I am gonna stand in fire, but I missed. That's so sad. That would have been cool to get damage on. I mean, I'll just stand in Fire Blast again. It's no biggie. Ah, I thought it was sped. No, sir. You guys notice I miss again. That's a little unfortunate. I mean, at the end of the day, I do want to get damage off of my opponent's team, you know? But getting rid of Zoroark makes this game a hell of a lot easier. And we know now this isn't going to be some, like, annoying set. So, we're pretty safe. I still want to keep a Spike. I do just want to maintain that threat of some sort of hazards damage. So I get my Spike up. If I'm my opponent, I'd probably go into Sanda. So having a Spike is really good for me. Do I, with Medicham, smash the Sandaconda? 57 minimum. One more Spike, and he would get KO'd. I'm gonna go back into this. I'm actually just gonna throw a Spike up anyway. This should be Specs, I believe. But yeah, I want to get that Spike damage up. I really want Spikes. And I'm gonna switch into Medicham here, because they might go Moth or something. And this is where not having... Oh my goodness, he's still out of KO range. I'm going for it. Okay, good, we got the roll. When I said that one more Spike would put it in range, by the way, I didn't mean one more lair. I meant one more, like, switch in with the Spike up. Crocolore comes in. Do you even live this? If it's specially defensive, no. Wait, yes. I'm blind. Go back into my Quill, man. He Terra Fairies is why I was being so careful. And we're gonna double into Raja. Because I think they would go into this. It appears I'm wrong. They did not care. And I mean, their last move's gonna be Flamethrower, right? Okay, fine. I'll get my last layer Spikes up, Jonathan. Sheesh. Can you stop that? Go for Hex. No. Why was I about to go Medicham? That is tossing the game. I just need hazards of some kind. I just want some chip. The Passimian should be in KO range. I do want to confirm. Oh, yes. Bro, look at this. I one-shot it, and people call Terra balanced. Yeah, a Passimian getting one-shot by anything should be sending off, like, the red alert. Yeah, you're not that guy, pal. Trust me, you're not that guy. Oh, they left immediately when that happened. Wow. They got EQ. They got power predicted. They said, no, sir. They said, no, sir. Not today. I mean, hey. I'd be a little pressed, too. Yeah, this is why, I will say, this is why I always am a little bit scared when I'm playing a Terra meta. You see a team like this, and you're like, oh boy, I click close combat 6 times a Medicham and win. And then this guy, all of a sudden, is a fairy type. It's just another one of those layers to the game that you do have to prep for. Which, I mean, it's fun in some ways. How much elo do you have? Not too much. I wonder, what rank is this account at? 1364? Could be worse. Could be worse. Given how many, like, troll teams that I will, like, randomly load up just for fun, could be a hell of a lot worse. I wonder if we get it 1400. Oh no. My opponent just has threats. Threats on threats on threats. Okay. This is maybe Terra Ghost. This also could just be Rocker. I'm gonna lead off with Raja, and I'm gonna just hope. I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna call out to some god out there. I'm gonna say, Lord help me. I need you. There's no shot you KO me with anything. Yeah, that's what I thought. You turn on out. Run away. That did so much to that Pyroar. The primitive urge to Terra flying for no reason at all. Goes for Flamethrower. I mean, I could still Wish here. If he taunts, it's kind of whatever to me, you know? Like, oh no, I've been taunted. So we got our Wish up. Don't you dare be Metronome. Get a foul playoff. Gonna go into my Quill now. And I think we Toxic here always, because this mon is a problem. And Quillfish isn't even, like, overly useful this game. Seeing you turn on Hunchcrow tells me it's probably Scarf. Okay, yes, we do get off our Toxic. That's really good. Just good to get this mon start chipping down. He could body press my Raja. That would be a little unfortunate, but we do what we gotta do. Yeah, wait, Quill's useless this game? Let's just throw up a Spike. Let's not even risk Raja taking that damage. Come on, sometimes you just gotta think with your head. If he switches here, I'd also really like getting a Spike up now. He could have Defog on the Oricorio. I have been theorizing Oricorio. Pau. I don't know how to say it. Pau. Pow. Something like that. But I have been theorizing it a little bit, just to, like, think about other options. I mean, okay, what's Yu doing? Whatever Yu's doing, you get absolutely obliterated. Packed up, sent back to where you... whatever... I don't know, whatever store you came from, we're refunding you. This is a terrible switch on my end, by the way. I want everyone to know this switch from me made no sense. I'm heavy slamming you. Yep. Nice. So that's why we heavy slammed. The Pyroar comes back. I mean, Umbreon is still an incredibly free switch. And just like last time, I really don't care if this Pokemon taunts me. I want to get that Wish off. I don't think you KO me with anything. Definitely not a U-turn, so we get a little bit of foul play chip on whatever's coming in. It's the Appleton, I'll take it. I will go immediately Copper Raja. As they get... I would have recovered. But that's okay. All my rocks. And I do really like my Terra Fighting Medicham. I really like how it's looking right now. The one worry is this Dunsparce. That is the one worry, and it's a big worry. Get up my rocks. I'm gonna go Pyroar here because he's been flamethrowing every time. Yo, I'm 2-hit KO'd. This mod is so fragile, and I'm outsped, but I live. Not bad. But yeah, this mod is so frail. Why is this mod so just... It doesn't take any kind of hit. It's not even really glass cannon because it's not that strong. But now we have our rocks. This Clawitzer comes in. If he's Scarf, I might be faster still. If he's Modest for some ungodly reason. Hey, so he's Scarf. He's Scarf. Okay. How much does Clawitzer take from CC? Okay, we see it's packed up. Do I even need to Terra? 94. Ooh, not bad. How much is my Zen Headbutt doing? I don't want to go for it, but how much would it be doing? Not enough. Not enough. I guess we just go back to Umbreon here. And we just go for a foul play. So the Appleton comes back in. I'm going to foul play immediately. Ah, don't get a KO. But I can spam foul play. He's just taking a whole bunch of damage. He's forced to recover here. So we go Copper. Because he's taking too much damage. He can't keep staying in. Yeah. Appleton you would think would be really, really heavy. Just based on, like, how it looks design-wise. But keep in mind, Appleton's actually, like, a really small Pokemon for some reason. If I'm remembering right, it's really light. Alright, so this asshole comes in. I think we just heavy slam. Ah! I see. I have been outplayed. I have been outplayed. Outplayed and outmaneuvered. Come on, let's not play this game. Come on. Oh, his last move is, what's it called? Oh my lord, come on! Let me whirlwind you, you stupid ass! Thank you. Oh my lord. Bro, like, come on. Let's stop playing that game. If his last move is Roost, he actually just loses to Drifblim, though, no? Interesting thought. I'm gonna go Umbreon. We're gonna hope. Gonna hope. As if he got Aura Spheres here, I take 1,000,000. He did not Aura Sphere though there, so good. Oh my god, he's rattled. You know what? I've had enough. Terra Ghost. Get owned. Umbreon's the wall. I forgot I'm Terra Ghost, so he just doesn't beat me. Weirdo's gonna Dark Pulse here. But yeah, now I can just curse that whenever I need. I think Drifblim's pretty weak. He still hasn't used his Terra. I feel like I have to Zen Headbutt here, but I don't want to. Don't be- you're not Terra Ghost! You're not. Yeah, what do you think- who do you think you are? Who do you think you are, funny guy? Honchkrow comes out. Obviously, I'm gonna go into my Raja just to see what the Terra is. If he's like Terra Flying, then I do need to actually respect that. But if he's like Terra Dark, then it doesn't matter. He Sucker Punches too, so that was a really good scout on my end. Is he just choiced? I think he is just choiced. Okay. Alright. If you want to use Roost 27 times, that's fine. I don't mind it. I go into this. I foul play if they go for Glare, obviously. Oh, I'm not even synchronized. Well, Tonki, you passed me a troll set. What the heck? I do so little. No. This can't touch me though. Fully paralyzed. Not the best thing ever to see, I'll be honest. This mon's annoying. Fully paralyzed. Really good game. Really good. We know he's choiced. Nice, this shouldn't matter. I mean, I guess we don't know if he's choiced. If he isn't and he sucker punches me, GG. Well played. That's just well played at that point. I really want to close combat this. I'm going for it, man. Yeah. I mean, I just have to. And since I'm pretty sure he is Scarf, I just stay in and CC. No, we Umbreon here, always. What? Zeterra Ghost, it's like the one thing he could do. Nice. That was a hard-fought victory. GG. Oh my lord. That game was such a struggle. And for what? I don't know how we came out on top. I really don't. I think we get one more. And that's like an hour video. I guess that's a fair way to send off this stage of NU. That is a fair way to send it off. Roy Lopez. Oh no, not the chess opening. Elon Muck. Good post. Good post on Arc. Okay, so my opponent has a Swalot and a Persian, but the rest of his team is dangerous, so don't disrespect. I'm leading with Raja, I believe. I mean, again, my opponent, they have this asshole, so I always have to be kind of cautious, no matter what. Rotom fan lead? I wish I was Protect. I wish I was Protect. This might actually be the Rotom fan, though, because I don't have a ground type. I get a Choice Scarf. This really doesn't tell me if it's the Rotom fan or the Zoroark. But I get Rocks up, and I'm pretty happy. They have an Oricorio Sensu, so this could be Defog. We just have to figure that out. I don't mind the Scarf, I guess. Yeah, do I tear a Ghost immediately? I don't think so. I think this is AV. Which, unironically, I get destroyed by. Wow. As he goes for U-turn. Maybe he's not Drain Punch. If he's like Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, U-turn, Giga Drain, Umbreon at least kinda takes it on. As he goes to Sensu. And he is Defog. Okay. So that's pretty okay with me. I don't even know why I did that. It doesn't boost my damage at all. This could be Swords Dance, by the way. This Mon got that move this gen. So are we gonna be in another game where I'm just not allowed to ever get my own hazards up and keep them up? Kinda feel like we are. Oh, please give me a Will-O-Wisp on this. Thank God. That's beautiful. Oh, you know what's not beautiful, though? Is me getting immediately paralyzed every turn this dude uses Discharge. That's not beautiful at all. This dude's team is annoying, man. How do I beat it? The Assault Vest Electros is an issue. I hate random Assault Vest mods, and I hate that Assault Vest Eel isn't even, like, one of the random ones. This is burned, so, like, it's kinda manageable. Bro, what is this? He gets the fucking para first try. Thank you for a crit at least, but wow. This dude is so lucky. That's really bad for me. We at least got rid of the Dangermon. At least we managed that, but, like, this is tough. This is really tough. I hope he goes Sensu and gets O-Code by Ice Punch, but I have a feeling he'll live. I'm gonna be honest, I have a feeling Oricorio Sensu lives. We're gonna even just look at Pom-Pom, because if he's fully physically defensive, the calc is the same. Yeah, I barely 2-hit KO, but I'm gonna stay in and go for it anyway, because I want the damage. I could still get Spikes back up with Quillfish later. And yeah, so he stays in, I get to 2-hit KO the Sensu. That is good. Rotom Fan comes in. Unfortunately now, though, we don't know if this is Rotom Fan or Zoroark. It was Rotom Fan. Okay. Not the worst outcome. Swalot comes out. This is this item Black Sludge. Okay, this is not the Swalot. I'm trying to think, do I value damage on this? I think we just go into Quill. As he knocks me for 42, I feel like that's choice bound. I'm just gonna go for Zen Headbutt here, I guess. 94, but we don't KO, so I'm gonna go Quill here, predicting Zoroark. He doesn't even go into Zoroark there. What kind of play is that, man? This is a really hard game. Now we know this is the Zoroark again. Please bring in Rotom. Thank you. I like getting this poisoned. I really do. Oh, my lord, this is such a hard game to win. Ah, God. This is such a tough one. This is not a Rotom. This is a Zoroark. Stop it. I'm gonna go into this. I don't know what this mon does. Stop switching so much. I don't even... Like, Zen Headbutt did a lot, but I feel like no matter what, Swalot was taking a lot. He's at least max HP. He could just be max HP, given how much Zen Headbutt did. Ice Punch does 29 minimum. He just sets the T-Spike every time. He just sets it. He says, haha, me T-Spike. Haha, me T-Spike. I hate you. I hate you. I hate everything about you. Why do I love you? If you know, you know. We got rid of it. Mashallah. This is a Rotom fan. We already know that. I mean, the problem, again, we don't know what this Persian is. And I feel like I'd like to keep Quill. Just as a sack. I guess we go Umbreon here and then sack Quillfish. This mon is in 2-hit KO range, I believe. This is the Persian, we know that. I mean, I'm just gonna stay in, hope for Poison Point. We don't get it. How much does a Persian take? Never thought I'd have to calc this. 55 only minimum, that's unfortunate. I could be looking at an Ice Punch clean, though. He gives me Zoroark. That is good. That is veritably good. I have to go Umbreon here. I have to go Umbreon, and then I have to hope I can get a little bit of damage on Persian. Always protect first. Medicham? I'm gonna get KO'd, maybe. I am leftovers, so tricking there doesn't do anything. I think the dude predicted me to go Medicham, hoping it lived to hit. Oh my lord, wait, I don't even die to that. That is a hilarious ending to this game. I don't even get KO'd by the Volt Switch. Umbreon is such an obese Pokemon, dude. That's a great one to end it on. Nice hour live, we got to 1400. Not bad. Not bad at all. What's my GXC? It's probably pretty bad. It hasn't updated, but it's probably like 73-ish. Which isn't terrible. I'm gonna re-upload just in case, because I don't remember if I already did. But I do like this one as a conclusion game, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed. It'll be interesting to see what we get for Inu tomorrow. Look, all I can say is I'm hoping for Rapid Spinners. Or spinner. I want one of the rapid spinners between Kamala and Cryogonal, and then I want Bombardier. I just want a little bit more diversity in the tier. I'd like another good Stealth Rocker, because right now it's like Sandaconda, and then a big gap, and then Copper And I'd also like a spinner because, bro, we have no viable rapid spinners. Quaxwell is not viable. Every time I've seen it, it's looked terrible, and every time I've used it, it's been terrible. So, like, let's stop pretending. But, yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this, and hey, I'll catch y'all tomorrow with whatever tiering updates we've got. Peace.